biggest problem I face is the amount of travel I do. You know, spending 200, I'm on the road about 200 days a year.
Makes this thing smaller.
So 200 days a year I'm in a hotel setting or at the airport, and it makes it tough. Training for Comrades, what I really want to do is just do one long run a week. I did 3 marathons in the last 6 weeks.
I don't think I ran a step in between.
So, you know, and then I'm hoping to do 3 in the next 4 weeks.
It's just another stop on the journey.
I don't profess this way to train. I just think it's the way for me to train for Comrades.
The Oklahoma City Marathon is called the Memorial Marathon because the race is in memory of the 168 lives that were lost in the bombing in Oklahoma City in 1995. They do a 168-second moment of silence for the 168 lives that were lost that day. That setting just before the sun comes up, it's pretty moving. It really sets the tone for the race to remember. The memorial is right behind the starting line, so we are right in the grounds where the memorial is and where the building once was. It was the second time I've been to the Oklahoma City Marathon. It was the first time I got to participate in the race.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My goal for the Oklahoma City Marathon was to run exactly 4 hours and 30 minutes. And I just feel if I'm doing these marathons in 4.5 hours, when I do Comrades, I'm going to have to cut back to about 5 hours. My thinking process is that 5 hours will feel slowly when I go over to Comrades and pass that marathon point at 5 hours. So that half-hour difference I'm hoping works to my advantage. My right leg just always bothers me, but it seemed to bother me more that weekend. I just couldn't get loose. And I was so lucky to run into a runner that recognized me early on, and we started running together and chatting and having a good time, which kind of passed some of the miles.
Picked up my friend Laura from Fort Worth here. She's a marathon maniac. They do marathons just about every weekend. And we've done a couple marathons together, not even knowing it, Austin to be one. So we're having a good day out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, these are the folks we've come to see, the biggest stars of any show. Circus performers around the world agree. These are the biggest stars in any circus, any show. Let's hear it for them, folks. These are amazing athletes doing an amazing performance today. An incredible job with enthusiasm and smiles.
Those last couple miles, I realized I was struggling those last 4 or 5 miles.
You know, these races aren't as far as, how would I say it? They're not as fun as they used to be in the sense of how my body feels.
Yasso in the black, he's run all over the world.
But I gotta tell you, I'm running them almost 2 hours slower than I used to run, and I still get that same feeling when I cross that finish line. I just love it.
Run carried me the last 10K, I swear to God.
I haven't lost the passion for running. I haven't lost the thrill of it. I've just slowed down a lot. Some days you feel great, and some days you don't. I just didn't have one of those days. Just didn't feel like I could really push it out there. But I was surprised. I was really struggling. That last 10K, when I was struggling, I thought, man, Comrades is going to be tough because it's more than double the distance I covered today. It's going to be tough, but, you know, so much of it at this point is mental. So, you know, I got to train myself mentally over the next couple weeks and really get psyched up for Comrades. I can will myself through some of these events, and I think that Comrades is going to be that type of race. I'm literally going to will myself to that finish line.